This is Reporter Room with Jessica Della Davies.
Hello, Reporter Room investigators. Hello, Reporter Room investigators. Come on in, come on in. We're going to be talking about the Chris Watts case today, and I found something really, really interesting. I think this was a divine intervention, and I want to hear what you guys think about this. Also, my name is Jessica Della Davies. I'm an investigative journalist, and my job is to investigate crimes, crime scenes, and potential suspects and share with you how to do the same thing. If you have not subscribed to Reporter Room, please do. It's free and it helps me out so much. Like, share, leave a comment, and know that everything I'm sharing with you is my opinion. So Nate is telling Chris Watts all of the reasons why Shanann did not leave the house that day. And Chris Watts, you would think that if you found out that you had a neighbor that had a video and your wife and two daughters were missing, you would be focused on that video. And I think one of the dead giveaways related to Chris Watts is that he refused to even look at the camera. He refused to look at what neighbor Nate had picked up. Instead, he seems to be completely engrossed in whatever's going on his cell phone. When neighbor Nate does finally get him to look at the camera, he looks concerned. Let's watch. And you can see Chris putting his hands on his head. He keeps looking toward the door. And in my opinion, his hands are on his head because he knows he's in trouble. He knows that there is no video of Shanann or Bella or Cece leaving that house. Moreover, he's wondering what neighbor Nate picked up about him and what he loaded into his truck that morning. You can see him glancing repeatedly toward the doorway. He is looking for an exit. If you really thought your wife was missing with your two daughters, you would not be able to look away from this video. And this reminds me a lot of the Sebastian Rogers case and the fact that Katie and Chris didn't seem to be interested at all in the 3 a.m. video of the lights. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. But this is what I want to show you is what I believe was a divine intervention on this case. And it almost looks like Chris Watts can hardly breathe here. He's got his hands above his head to try to expand his lungs, and he almost looks like he's about to hyperventilate. This is the most emotion we've seen from Chris Watts. And of course, he's not concerned for Shanann, Bella, Cece, or Nico. He's concerned for himself. But what's more important is the divine intervention that we're going to see in just a moment. So please stay with me.
What else can I do with this?
My detective just showed up, so he'll probably want to talk to you. He'd probably, like I said, he might have you call like the bank and see if there's any kind of activity.
Because if there was any sort of action out there,
On his cameras,
I would have got it.
like
Right.
we had issues the other week when people were stealing stuff out of like garages and stuff like that, and I had parked my truck
I
up
had
here.
your park right here.
Yeah.
So instead of being concerned for Shanann, Bella, Cece, and Nico, Chris Watts is busy alibi building of the reason why he had to pull his truck in just like that. And Nate is not having it. I love Nate on this.
There's someone
See if
I
anything
could see where someone
happened.
tried to jimmy with a flathead screwdriver over there, and it was just like,
But if any action would have happened, any cars or anything left your house, I would
that would
have.
have been like right in that area. It should have picked. I mean,
Oh, it'll pick up anything coming down the street this way.
you know where that tree there is?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Watch, I'll show you. There's nothing on here. We've already watched that one. But like, you'll see this car.
security systems you have?
Extremely tall. You can see this car starting to drive down the street.
That ain't one.
Oh, well, okay.
See what I'm saying? It picks up all the way down there.
That's cool.
He's next door.
Here we go.
Chris Watts doesn't want to see the video. He can't wait to get out of there. Again, this is not the actions of somebody who's actively looking for their missing wife and children.
I was talking about dispatcher. It'll be close for.
Because, yeah, we can pick up cars coming this way. I get anything coming this way and making a turn. So, and usually at night I pick up the cars pulling a U turn. So, unless they pulled right here,
Yeah.
but I would have caught her walking out.
You can see Chris Watts looking at the door. He wants to run out the door. He wants a fast exit. Again, if you really believed that your wife and children were out there, the FBI had to have loved watching this, because if Chris Watts had actually believed that his wife and children were missing, he would have been into that video. Nothing would have kept him from looking at it. Instead, he cannot wait to get away from Nate and this video. Let's watch.
Diesel.
It's good.
But yeah, I thought nothing.
Nothing for the rest of the day.
No, that's it.
Okay, so right here you can see, let's back this up a little bit. Right here, I just do believe this is divine intervention.
But yeah, I thought nothing.
And just watch the television screen. You can see there's a baby engulfed in what looks like a heart. And then you see an explosion. And then you see a skull in oil. And I believe, let's watch it one more time together. I believe this is divine intervention. Let me know what you think. So this is a fetus with a heart. And you can see the heart like an amniotic sac of fluid around this fetus in the shape of a heart. And then right from there, it shows an explosion. And I believe that there was going to be, I think that's why he had loaded up the gas can, I think, and left the sheet unburied. I think there was more that was supposed to happen at Survey 319. I just think that Chris Watts ran out of time. And then watch this. Look at that. It's a skull in oil. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's free and it helps me out a lot. Give this a thumbs up and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel